are full speed ahead in the race for the postseason. Week 15 is underway on EA Sports. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the...
His first throw is an interception. The rookie out of Miami with the pick. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And look at this return. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out. A nice starting spot for the Packers this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Lone back gets the handoff. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Back now, pressure on its way. On target to Jackson. And he's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Let's go. Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down. Another carry for him. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Let's go now. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Hits him on the out route. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that. I think this is the part where they run away, Kate. As in run away from that monster. He's just too strong a presence to try to block them inside, and that time, it cost him some yards.
Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. Now they'll try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. We stop him right as he gets up past the 15. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Working quickly here. Now on 2nd and 10. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds.
Well, the QB made something happen. He got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Offense up to the line fast. They're going for this. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Seahawks take over on his 5th interception of the season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
60 Buffalo 18. Ready?
They'll throw to begin this drive. He gets a lot behind one. Deep down. They connect on the deep shot. It's a Seattle touchdown. Now the PAT try coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks push their lead to 21-zip already. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Trying to find his tight end. And it's going to be 2nd down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we called them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play. They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
I think if if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. He has it at the 13. And he gets his offense some better field position here to start, up close to the 30. He picks up 16 on the good return, and it'll be Seahawks football. They'll get this drive started, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. He's on the move. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
60 Eagles, 60.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. He beams one deep right side. He's got it deep downfield. There it is, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks were running away so far. We've got a 27-zip game. A quick second score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines, because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker, because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. It's an early runaway. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They'll get to work here, 1st and 10. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the 3rd row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now 3rd down is so much harder.
And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that's just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Here's the snap on 4th. He puts everything behind this one. And they pick him off again. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. PAT effort coming up. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Seahawks continue piling onto this lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
19 Lions. Here we go.
Back to the air following the pick six. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Trying again following the sack. Again he's under pressure and he goes down. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down.
Well into this first half, still struggling to find any rhythm, and that's what sacks do. That is why these defenders get paid big money when they get those sacks in the stat column, because as you're seeing today, it totally disrupts the rhythm, the continuity, and any success for an offense.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
He's loaded another one up. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So after we saw fourth down last snap, now we've got first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. He's in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks continue dominating in our opening half. That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks grow their lead yet again. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They're out and set. First and 10. Out of the shotgun. They'll give it to him inside. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down. Now looking to throw. On the move. Headed right. Now we'll try one deep down the right sideline. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down. Back to throw. He's trying another one deep. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. And that brings up fourth and long.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little...
Oh, and it's a fake. Puncher with the football. Oh, boy, it's intercepted on the fake. Picked up by Chidobe Awuzie. And the Seahawks take over once again after forcing his fourth interception of the night.
Not every fake is destined for the highlight reel, and that one's going to probably make the low light reel. They were all over that one from the start. Picked up the targets in coverage just about anywhere they threw it. An interception was possible.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
And he's going to make it down to the 15-yard line. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up second and 5. They give it to him again. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
From the gun on third down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get two hands on it the next time. You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here, but they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, well, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. And it flies over the end zone and out of play. In the past, it's a touchback to the 25. The new rules starting this season, Brock, so it's now going to be at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Here's the handoff. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Rolling out to his left. He's on the move. Oh, the football's loose. And the Seahawks pick it up.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
Go.
They'll run here on 1st down. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. To the line we go. They're set. 1st and 10. Back to the well again. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Oh, man, that just stuns you. That's exactly what you're not thinking is going to happen on a 1st down run. They'll likely need now a big gain on 2nd to try to get back on schedule.
And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And he's able to get this down to the 13. All right, set now, 1st and 10. Handoff now from the gun. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our 2nd half. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your #1 objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the 2nd half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that 1st half, and that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands. Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
The give here on 2nd. Across the 45 and still going. Past the 35. Oh, what a stiff arm. And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Running it now out of the gun. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
And 10 at the 15-yard line.
Ready?
They'll run here from the gun. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Let's go now.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Go.
And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
They'll send him up the middle. And he's in for the touchdown. The Seahawks. Lead coming out of halftime. Setting up to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Seahawks continue adding on to that lead. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the choice to leave the end zone going to cost him just a slight bit as he's out a little short of that 30-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing now, off play action. Flushed out of the pocket. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Well, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
He puts some power on a deep one left. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Seahawks have it now on his 8th pick of the year.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Well, it'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Go!
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Check go!
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.